Fear not if you see your portfolio crashing. You are not alone. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. On your screens, we are looking at the stock price of Exela Technologies, and today the stock is down 12.71%, trading at 23 cents. I would hazard to say that today we have reached another 52-week low. I did not see this coming, but I thought the market, even though it's on a downward spiral, would slow down a little bit, but this came from all out of left field. I did not see this coming. We still don't know yet when we're gonna reach the bottom of this market. Every day you wake up thinking that things couldn't get worse, but today everything just seems to be in the red. S&P 500, Nasdaq, Russell 2000, all of those major indices are down, and not just going down by a little bit, going down significantly today. The price of gas is still up there. People's 401ks and retirement savings are being decimated. There is the threat of the monkeypox that is hanging over the world. These are very, very uncertain times. So you can see that today we have 26 million shares that have exchanged hands, and we still have, I think, about 3 hours to the close of market. Average volume would be about 33 million shares on a typical day. Today's range has been from 23 cents to 26 cents. 52-week range, 23 cents all the way up to $5.45. The stock opened today at 26 cents, and previously it closed at 27 cents. The market capitalization of Exela Technologies has dwindled until the capitalization of the stock is right now at $114 million. This is really, really unprecedented, and it's even difficult to say that at this price point it is worth throwing some money into the stock. We just don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, but the way the market has behaved over the past couple of days, I think tomorrow we might see some green. So a lot of stocks have dropped today by a lot, and typically when that happens, the following day there is a semblance of recovery, and usually it might actually start today. After the close of market, we might see a little rise in some of the stocks, but by and large, many of the major stocks are down, not just by a little bit, by a lot. So at this time, if you still have cash on hand, I would say sit tight, hold on to your cash as if you're holding on to dear life, and invest very, very cautiously. Know exactly what you are getting your money into, and be very, very careful. This almost seems like 2008 all over again, but happening in slow motion. So far, no really major company has folded, but Netflix, you guys might have been watching, they lost so many subscribers. It is scary what's happening out there. They lost also a lot of their stock market valuation. So with Exela Technologies dropping this much, for the core of the business itself, I am not so worried, because so long as people are transacting, Exela Technologies will be needed. But from an investment perspective, you guys can definitely see that it doesn't really make too much sense for a retail investor. But think again about the upside that's possible. You look at some of the biotech companies, especially with the monkeypox scare. Some of those companies are doing exceptionally well, some doing up to 200% returns in a single trading session. So those kinds of numbers are possible. I am not saying it's the case for Exela Technologies, but if you have a stock that you have on your in your portfolio, or that you have been tracking for a while, you would see that at the prices that you find Exela Technologies today, it was almost impossible to think that the stock would come this low just about 6 months ago. So for such a person who has some spare cash on the side, this might represent a very good opportunity and a very good entry point into the stock of Exela Technologies. Of course, that's not advice, that's not financial advice. I'm just talking about this because I have been following this stock for a while, and I think that even from when it was still up to 40 something cents, I thought that it was still quite cheap compared to the greater market and what the company does and what it represents and the technology that they use and the business connections they've been able to make over so many years. So that's what we are looking at today, guys. Not a very good day for Exela Technologies, the stockholders, shareholders in this company. Hopefully, I can't say the onus is on management. There's pretty much nothing that they can do. It's just the whole global economy that's slowing, not just here in the United States, but globally. So very difficult to tell what's going to happen tomorrow or the day after or next week or next month. Hopefully the government and the powers that be come up with a workable solution that benefits everyone. Thanks for your time. Thanks for those who have subscribed to my channel recently, and even greater thanks to those who are long-term subscribers. Every single subscriber helps towards building this community that we have. I will catch you guys on the next one. And if you lost a lot on Exela Technologies, I would say at the very core, it is a good company. They have a lot of potential. Take a look at the larger market and you would see that Exela is not isolated, even though it might be disproportionately impacted compared to the other companies. So take heart and look again at your portfolio. Is there something you could balance, you could revise? And yeah, decision is and the responsibility is totally on you. So just be very cautious as you make decisions in these very uncertain times, and don't make a rash decision that tomorrow, the stock that you sold for pennies on the dollar rises up and then you're full of regrets. Thank you for your time, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.